think this could be one of the most confusing political arguments that we've ever seen in Sunderland. Imagine I open my Facebook and this is what I see. Reform delivering for Sunderland. Then literally days later, this. Labour's costly project. Same building, same councillors, same week. Two completely different stories. This is Culture House, and Culture House is being opened in our city in September. New podcast studios, a new city library, a new exhibition area. It's meant to be something quite amazing to see. It's a building that's meant to become one of Sunderland's biggest cultural attractions. Labour say it's one of the biggest regeneration projects that the city has seen in decades. Labour group leader Fiona Tobin said, "We have come a long way because we chose to invest in Sunderland." And I think that's a perfectly fair political argument, because cities really do need investment. And if you want the city to grow and become more of a city, then you have to build things. So far the story is pretty straightforward. But that's where everything gets a little bit strange. Because obviously Reform have posted a celebratory post saying that they are delivering Culture House for the city of Sunderland, taking credit for the delivery of this building. They say they are looking forward to it opening under a Reform council, complete with the words, "Reform delivering for Sunderland." Now, whatever your politics, I think if you saw that graphic, you would assume one thing, and that was that Reform were proud of the project. Because that's exactly what their graphic says. So naturally, people would think that Culture House is something that Reform are happy to deliver. But then, just a few days later, the story completely changes. Now the very same building becomes Labour's costly project. It's either Reform delivering or Labour's costly project, but it can't be both, Reform. Make up your mind. Now the argument is completely different, because Reform say that there has been an overspend of 59%. And that's a perfectly legitimate political argument, but it has to be backed up with some evidence. Because if public money does go over budget, then the public do deserve answers. My question is, if Reform are the lead of the council, they have the evidence, they have the numbers. So why are they not telling the public the whole story? What is there that Reform are not telling us? What are they keeping secret? What do they have to hide by not telling us the full story? Now this is where it descended into full Facebook chaos. Labour councillor Efesham Hack responded, "Hold on, how can you be criticising Culture House when none of the Reform councillors on Economic Scrutiny Committee showed up to the special Economic Scrutiny Committee visit?" But then Reform fired back. Actually, 15 Reform councillors, they visited completely different times. But then Labour replied, "That's not what we said. We said that none of the Reform councillors from Economic Scrutiny showed up to the specific Economic Scrutiny meeting, which is fact, as none of them showed up on that specific day." At this point, Sunderland has literally become an argument on Facebook about which visit on which building on which day. And if you're keeping up right now, then well done, because that was a lot to take in. But while everyone's been arguing, there's still one question that hasn't been answered. If there has been an overspend, where did that £16.3 million actually go? I've looked, I've searched, I've spoke to people involved. I've looked through council documents that are public. I found plenty of arguments, but I can't find anything that talks about this £16.3 million overspend. Reform now runs Sunderland City Council. They have all of the access to all of the council's financial information. They have officers who can explain exactly how these figures were arrived at. So if they're confident enough to tell Sunderland taxpayers that there has been a £16.3 million overspend, then why not tell us what caused it? What have you got to hide? Was it inflation? Was it higher construction costs? Maybe changes to the architecture or design? Supply chain issues, or maybe something completely different? Because right now we've got a headline with no explanation, no context, and they're leaving you to just speculate and make up what you want. And at the end of the day, people will just say that Reform have got something to hide. Maybe they're not telling us the whole truth. Where is the facts of this story? What created that £16.3 million overspend? You have the figures, show us the evidence. So here's where I think things can get a little bit interesting. Labour says that we need to invest in our city and regeneration is a vital thing. And I have to say, I agree. Reform says that taxpayers deserve answers, and I agree with that as well. You can think Culture House is going to be fantastic, but you can also ask questions about why it costs more than it was originally planned. Because supporting the regeneration doesn't mean giving up on the accountability. If there's good reasons, say what they are. If mistakes were made, say what mistakes were made. Because whatever it is, people deserve facts, not just your AI infographics. Politics shouldn't be about who designs the best social media post. It shouldn't be about winning this week's online argument. It should be helping the people that paid for it understand exactly what happened. Because this building now belongs to Sunderland. The money belongs to Sunderland taxpayers. And the truth? Well, the truth belongs to all of us. Agree or disagree? Talk to me.